Hey guys, it's Michael here. This is my a billionth take, but that's fine. I'll redo this review as much as I want till I enjoy it. I'm a perfectionist. Anyway, I'm gonna be going for no spoilers, so if I quote unquote spoil you, I apologize. And as you can tell from the title, I'm gonna be doing a review on the film Death Note that's on Netflix. Now, try not to compare this to the anime, considering the anime is 30 plus episodes. This is a 140-minute film, therefore it's going to feel a bit rushed, a bit forced, which I honestly think it was. And since I'm going to go for no spoilers, I'm going to try not to go too deep and just talk about just general subjects. I might get into a few examples, but not too many. Now, my main issue with this film stems from light. Before I say that, if you're looking for an Americanized, Death Note, you got it right here, right now. For instance, the film takes place in Seattle. Light Yagami is now Light Turner.
We are making Adam Wingard's vision of Death Note something completely different.
Now, I think Mia and L definitely stole the show. Ryuk, kind of in the background, as he always is. Just completely understandable, completely fine. I liked the voice. Everything they did with Ryuk was alright to an extent. There was just one thing that kind of irked me, but they did do a bunch of story changes, so, I can't really get... Like I said, I don't want to spoil, so I'm not going to get into it. But they did do a few story changes, and Ryuk did a bit more than he did, so, not going to complain about that, because like I said, I didn't say it, I said it like a billion times before in my other takes, but the film was kind of fun. You kind of got to turn your brain off, forget about Death Note, look at it as something by itself. And don't get me wrong, the movie's still not good, but it's fun. So if you're looking for a bad movie to enjoy or laugh at, I don't know if this is it, but if you're looking for a bad movie that you could sort of get into, this is definitely it. Now, like I said, my main problems stem from Light, but that's mostly just the acting and just the way he really was and just the dialogue, because honestly, I think this film caters towards edgy teenagers, which is completely fine considering how, I guess, the anime, that's its primary demographic. I was an edgy teen, I would admit it. I was an edgy teen when I watched the anime, and I enjoyed it. Although I will say the anime is a lot better in its own respect. But then again, don't watch this film and go, oh, it ruined the anime. Because the source material, the manga, the anime, it's still there. So, if this ruins it for you, just remember the source material is still there.
I think while still honoring the manga, Adam made something that really felt new.
Now, like I said, the dialogue. Reason being, they curse quite a bit, which isn't really a problem inherently, but it becomes a problem when it's just so frequent, where you just kind of diluted to it, and it's just why'd you even... why? For instance, you in your everyday life, I'm sure you add the F word every now and again to emphasize something, but it starts to lose its meaning after a while, and it just kind of was there. Now, the other thing is the romantic stuff. It was very unnecessary, and the soundtrack wasn't very intense. It was just more lovey-dovey music, which I guess is fine. Like I said, it's an Americanized version, so obviously they're gonna try to do some romantic stuff. I will say though, they did try to do an homage of the original music with the ringtones, although I don't think it was too well done. Yeah. Another thing with the dialogue, I guess I could mention, just go back to that, is at one point Ryuk had two fingers up, and for some reason Light thought it'd be a good idea to just go, in the middle of Ryuk's sentence, "Man, Ryuk, you have some long fingers." What? What does that even mean? It's not really that funny. It doesn't really make any sense. Now, I'm not trying to make this video long by any means or anything, but it's just, this film was very interesting in its own right. Like I said, they did story changes, including the ending. Like, I don't really want to spoil anything, but if you're a fan of Death Note and you want to see something a little bit different, then yes, you got it. Like I said, though, don't let it ruin anything for you, because source material will always be there. It won't change a thing. I mean, look at Dragon Ball Evolution. That was terrible, right? But Dragon Ball's still there. It's still big. It's still, you know, making a big kaboom, kabang. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, I'm pretty sure that I hit all my points. Mia really stole the show. Elle was fine. The reason why I just complained about Light a lot was just because he was the main problem, in my opinion. So, yeah, like, just a lot of stuff. Like, the movie was kind of cheesy, too, but I feel like maybe that was the point. I don't know. Anyway, I got my social media in the description. I hope you enjoyed this kind of, like, chill review. The reason why I'm like this, though, is, like I said, I did this, like, tried to do this talk over, like, 1,000 times, so my voice is, like, dying. But, yeah, social media in the description. See you in the next one. Hope you have an amazing day. See ya.
My brother and I grew up watching lots of anime, and I always thought if I was ever going to adapt something into a movie that I should do Death Note. You don't usually see movies like this made at this scope. It's a big movie, it's epic.
The movie has an edge. I feel like people are going to respond to it.
We had a little bit more creative license to follow Adam's true vision and make it more of a dark, edgier Death Note.
I hope that the fans are happy, because that definitely means a lot to me.